Rock Me Gently. We are here with Mr. Andy Kim. Andy, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, thank you.
You're kind of young to know that song. I don't know what you're doing here anyway.
Well, you know, maybe when you just write a legendary song, it just travels through the times.
Well, I'm glad you're here though.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here myself.
But you see, I wrote a song called Sugar Sugar, and I noticed you spoke to Ron Dante.
I did speak to Ron
Did he mention
Dante.
my name? No, he didn't.
No, but he was telepathically sending it.
Oh, yes. Well, the
me.
thing is that I always mention his name because he's a wonderful...
Ron Dante is pretty wonderful. I have to agree with you.
Yeah, he
on
is
that.
cool.
There must be a story behind Rock Me Gently, and I'm sure everyone would love to hear about it. Why don't you tell us about it?
Well, I don't know if it's a story, but I wrote a song inspired by a beautiful California girl that nobody liked and nobody wanted to release, and so I started my own label, put it out on my own, and it became #1 around the world and #1 in Billboard. And I celebrated. I have bookends, you know, #1 with Sugar Sugar and #1 with Rock Me Gently, so it makes it okay. It makes it a good life.
And you know, Andy, that's pretty cool that you put it out yourself, because these days a lot of artists do put out their own music, and back in that day it wasn't as common and you didn't have the same tools and resources. So how was that for you, putting it out yourself?
Well, I just have lived my life without a safety net. So if someone tells me no and it's something I want to do, then I invent a way of accomplishing what I need to have done, because you only have one shot at this life, and I figured I may as well do what it is that I would love to do. And sometimes you roll the dice and you win, and other times you lose, but nonetheless, I'm in the game, you know.
Now, when you were writing Rock Me Gently, was there anything that told you that this was going to be a hit? Did you know, or did you just write it from the heart and put it out there just to share it and see what happened?
Well, there's an instinct, I think, that all songwriters and all artists have, and I don't know what it is about. Just kind of, you know something or you feel something, and if I can quote Sir Paul McCartney about songwriting, it's magic. I don't know how it works, and so I just find that it's just a good way to have spent my life and my heartbeats writing songs, and sometimes other people record them like the Archies, and sometimes I record them like me, and I'm here. I don't have too much of a plan. Sorry, you were going to say something?
No, you know what? Actually, sometimes it's good to just go without a plan and just trust and believe.
Every day that I wake up, I just figure is an adventure, and some days are just nightmares, but nevertheless, it's an adventure, you know.
Well, so. Andy, thank you so much.
Thank you thank you, and I hope you edit out the fact that Ron didn't mention me during Sugar Sugar, so that you know we don't start a war after 40 years of being friends.
And
just kidding.
I was telling him that I'm a huge fan of Sugar Sugar, so it really is quite a pleasure to speak to you.
You know, we all are.
Yes, that is true.
Everyone's Betty and Veronica in my eyes.
Who am I? Am I Betty or am I Veronica?
Well, I'm partial to Betty.
Okay.
And so that's what I think of.
Okay. All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.